What happened here?
The ghost. I summoned it as usual, but then it all went wrong. The lady screamed and pointed at Lord Craven. Perhaps you can reason with him?
Seems there may have been an unexpected visitor outside the window. You are the maid who saw the ghost in the seance room, yes?
I was. And I saw everything with my own eyes.
Describe what happened during the seance.
It was unearthly, sir. It grew from the medium's chest. A glowing cloud or a bubble. I pressed closer against the window to see better.
And the lady saw you?
She screamed and pointed, so I hurried to escape, and I broke my heel.
You're here, at last. I didn't do that. I swear, I found her this way.
Is Mr. Galici still being held? And where did the servants secure him?
He's in room 225.
Where did you go instead?
To the bar. Ask anyone there.
Sorry. Maybe a guest noticed him.
Alright.
Excuse me, just one question.
I'll help you, sir. You have my full attention.
At least this one's helpful. I found a witness who advises that Lord Craven spent only a short time in the bar after he left the seance. Right, so I've got more things to do in the Mind Palace. Okay. Right, Lord Craven spent time at the bar. I'm unsure if this has anything to do... Right, okay. Lord Craven had time to kill Emma. Lord Craven had enough time to kill Emma before I arrived. A window of opportunity. The murderer had time to kill Emma while Lord Craven was drinking downstairs. Okay, but if I do that... then it leads to a bigger outcome. But I feel like there's more to it. I mean, it does say about asking the receptionist about a key.
Give me the key to Luca Galici's room. I need to talk to him about the events of the seance.
I suppose you are an impartial outsider.
Aye.
All right, but please do not give it to Lord Craven. We do not want to see our reputation damaged further.
Awkward. They still don't know what a nasty surprise awaits upstairs.
Hush. No need to cause another ruckus. The last thing we want is the police to come meddling.
Righty-o. Well, isn't that interesting? 226, right, let's go to 225. Right, let's find clues.
I'm afraid I can wait no longer to hear your account of the seance, Mr. Galici. So please, tell me what you saw.
Lady Craven wanted to meet the spirit of the Raja. My conjuration was successful. Perhaps even too successful. I am sure the spirit was the only one who could have taken the diamond. Lord Craven needs to leave me alone.
Do you think the police will believe you?
Of course. I didn't take anything. And spiritual phenomena are beyond their control. Or should I summon the ghost again so they may attempt to handcuff it?
I think I would prefer to begin my investigation in the physical realm.
Let's observe. Used a lot of makeup. So he's prone to being hit. Took a heavy blow to the face. Trained in sleight of hand. He stole it. Skinny seems malnourished. Fresh scrape, slightly bleeding. Luca Galici is lean and appears malnourished. His nose is bleeding from a heavy punch. He uses makeup to hide the traces of his illness from malnourishment. His hands and thin fingers indicate that he is skilled in conjuring tricks used to manipulate concealed items. He has fresh scratches and scrapes on his wrist from a recent and short fight. I think he tries his best as a medium, but his business doesn't go well, and he sometimes has to go without food. And this one says bleeding from a heavy punch. His hands figures that he uses makeup to hide possible girl tattoos. That's possible. Fresh scratches, recent from short fight. I believe he is more of a criminal than a medium. And this is a new way of earning money by deceiving the wealthy. Why would he use makeup on his neck though? Accept.
I have shocking news that changes your situation entirely. Oh, no, wait. What am I thinking? The spirits will have told you this already.
I'm not in the necessary state for summoning. The spirits preferred clarity of mind and soul. Please, tell me.
Lady Craven died in the very next room while you were in here. Did you not hear anything?
What? How? In fact, I did hear noises. That Craven is a very loud man, but I never thought he would do that to his wife.
Well, you claim to be a medium. Perhaps you could ask her spirit why.
What? No, it's too dangerous.
Oh well,
you're just
at least I
lying.
can make the dead talk. Those scratches on your hands look rather painful. What happened to you?
It was those savage servants. They were so rough bringing me here as if I was trying to escape. When I'm free, I'll demand compensation.
Right. Luca's scratches were left by servants. While roughly escorting Luca to be locked in his room, the servants mistreated and scratched him. So... oh, that's possible. Emma scratched Luca. Emma left the scratches on Luca's hand while fighting for her life. Oh. Luca could easily pick the lock. That is true. Luca could easily pick the lock. Now we just need something that ties these together.
Do you always travel with your books, Mr. Galici?
Where?
I do. In my line of work, one needs resources available to help deal with the unpredictable and unworldly.
Tools and accessories for masterful prestidigitation.
Or weapons and defences against visitors from the great beyond.
Yeah, or...
Someone is making the most of his stay.
Can you blame the man? I'd say he's not
A
ordering enough.
familiar substance. It's the ectoplasm that stained the seance table, but this time there's enough for analysis.
Yay. Dear Luca, I hope you will have time to visit our estate and perform another seance. Since I was last able to speak to my husband through you, I feel that my life has changed completely. I cannot wait until I can speak to him again. I am anxious for your visit. Sincerely yours, Countess Lemore. Open your casebook and highlight the evidence marked with the flask icon. Oh, science. Right, so drawing out two regnant. Create the target formula on the right. Right. Right, so... confirm. Success! Great success! Ectoplasm sample. I gathered a sample of ectoplasm. The reaction shows that it is a rubber latex.
My faith in this medium has burst, just like a rubber balloon.
Do you realize just how dangerous it is to hold phosphorus in the mouth?
I beg your pardon?
I'll bet it makes your rubber balloons glow impressively in the dark, but you'll regret it when the hypertension and vomiting sets in.
You mock my talents, sir. You shouldn't be so flippant about things beyond your earthly understanding. How ignorant one must be to compare a spirit's ectoplasm with Balloons.
It was merely a word of caution. We both know how match factory workers look after several years on the job.
Yeah.
This is all just a big misunderstanding. The spirits confirm it.
I don't think it is. Right, we don't have any more. That door is connected through there. Here we go.
Aha. A neat hiding place. Why would she conceal all of this?
Yeah, why? It's a moth.
This ring looks out of place among the others, and the design is familiar.
It's a moth ring.
Several £1,000s, that's quite a fortune.
Indeed it is. Coin?
Fard Rouge Calomel Mascara, a real altar of beauty for the travelling temptress.
A ring.
Virtus Audacta Sapit, courage tastes bold. A unique family motto.
The mystery deepens. A victim with a checkered past and poor taste.
I found these jewels secreted away. Are you familiar with them?
Ah, it cannot be so. That deceptive wagtail. How could she do this?
That sounds like a yes.
These items were supposedly stolen from us during our trip. I must have spent hours reporting it all to the police. And it turns out she had them all along. The trollop. I'd kill her myself were she not dead already.
Oh.
Do you recognize this ring?
Should I? It's a third-rate piece if ever I've seen one. I'd never buy something like this.
Did you ever see Miss Emma wearing it?
No. And why should she? I gave her enough jewelry that she could wear a superior ring every day of the week.
I am needed elsewhere.
It's a moth. Let's go talk to Luke Gallicky about it.
That's a remarkable pin of yours, Mr. Gallici. Does it have any meaning?
The butterfly? It's a reminder of a time in which I was truly happy.
What a coincidence. Lady Craven had a ring with the same design.
A coincidence indeed. I suspect it is a common theme in jewellery. This is all just a big...
All evidence collected. What does that say? Luke and Emma both have jewellery with the same moth design. Could they have something in common? Emma had a history of deceit. Emma was a thief, but made Lord Craven believe that the servants were stealing. She'd done it throughout their trip. Luke could know Emma was a thief. If their paths had crossed in the past, Luca could well know of Emma's predilections for thievery. Luca could know Emma set him up. The medium, Luca Gallici, could have known that Emma was a thief and that she was trying to frame him for a crime. Ah. Luke Gallici is the murderer. Emma tried to frame Luca the medium for her theft of the diamond. In revenge, he killed her. Bring Luca Gallici to justice. Luke Gallici is a murderer. He couldn't stop himself from killing Emma, even though he could have just told the police everything. Luca fought for his life, given his checkered past. If he were arrested, nothing could save him from a death sentence, and Emma knew it. It will not stop him from fleeing to start a new life. That's if I meant fleeing. So bring Luca Gallico to justice, help Luca Gallico escape. I don't want to help him escape, bring him to justice.
Luca Gallici, I know you murdered Lady Craven, and I can prove it.
That would be a grand story for the newspapers. But where's your proof? I was locked in here and could not hurt a fly.
Your wrists are bloodied, and there's no way a servant's manhandling could cause such an injury. It was Lady Craven as you strangled her.
You are fantasizing,
I
Mr.
mean, it's
Holmes.
pretty obvious. Why would servants scratch his hands?
As for the motive, it's obvious that you deduced that Lady Craven was the real thief. Of course, it helped that this was not your first encounter with Miss Emma.
I am... I don't know what you're talking about. How on earth can you believe this?
I think the police will easily find the proof when they browse their archives.
And the last one.
Yes, the locked room. Good of you to mention it. I inspected the door between the rooms, and the lock on it is piteous. You could open it with a penknife.
So I am now a burglar, as well as a thief and a murderer?
Indeed you are.
It is done, Luca. You will be arrested. Your best strategy now is to confess and hope your reasons were justified.
I don't know how you figured it out.
Yes, I did it right.
But yes, I killed her. I had to. This woman could not get away with ruining my life twice.
Twice?
I knew Emma before she was a lady. I mean, she pretended to be noble back then too. But only so our gang, the Moths, could steal from those snobs. She betrayed us, stole all our money and disappeared, leaving us to rot in jail. I was young. I spent 3 years in that hell.
In jail.
And tonight, she tried to set you up again. Did she recognize you?
She didn't. I came to her afterwards, pleading that she drop this farce, but she laughed in my face. I just remembered my time in the clink, all I suffered while she indulged. And I grabbed her throat.
Murder is murder, Luca. You could have told Lord Craven the truth and seen Miss Emma's downfall, but you could not restrain yourself.
He would never believe me.
We will never know. Still, perhaps a jury will be more easily swayed. If not, you'll get to see your friends in jail again soon.
Indeed.
We'll meet again, Holmes. I will get you, in this life or the next. Get your hands off me.
Alright, you have
He
fun.
murdered the woman who put him in jail. Should we be worried?
Fear not, John. Unlike Miss Emma, I will see him coming.
Wow.
That was too much fun, Sherry. I'm buzzing. Buzzing. Wasn't it fun?
A woman died, John. I was too slow to the truth, too hesitant to intervene. How can you...
Oh, lighten up. Those people made their choices. If you swan about with a diamond in your pocket, that's what happens. Wealth is a weakness.
So we must blame those who covet it.
With enough money on the line, Sherlock, a man will do just about anything. Even murder.
That is
Then
true.
we get to solve it.
I suspect you perhaps cannot grasp the true horrors of mortality, John.
Oi, I am aware of my perilous existence, thank you very much.
I must admit, even if the outcome of the adventure was imperfect, there was some pleasure to be had in the puzzle.
Well, Cordona seems more depraved and decadent than we thought. I bet you'll get another chance.
A bet, you say?
A figure of speech. Just a figure of speech.
Damn. Well, take one last look at the view, then we must be off. It's time to do what we came here for.
Indeed it is. Now that was a lovely side mission. And I shall leave it there. That was really fun. I loved every bit of it. It's really one of those games that really, you get lost in it and you forget how much time has actually passed. I shall leave it here. If you liked the video, please hit that like button, and if you're not subscribed already, please consider subscribing. You don't have to, you don't want to. And I'll just see you all in the next one. Goodbye.